Hello everyone, and welcome back to our English lesson. I'm Emma, and I'm so happy to see you again today.
And I'm Jake. Hi everyone. Today's lesson is going to be really fun, because we are going to learn how to tell stories in English.
Yes, stories. Everybody loves stories. When something interesting happens to us, we want to tell our friends, right?
Exactly. Maybe something happened yesterday. Maybe something happened last week. We need the right words to share it.
So today, we will learn two important grammar forms: the past simple and the past continuous. Don't worry, it's easier than it sounds.
And we'll also learn 5 very useful words: interrupted, happened, stopped, continued, and started. These words are perfect for storytelling.
Are you ready? Let's begin.
Okay, Emma, let's start with the basics. What is the past simple?
The past simple is for actions that finished. For example, I walked. I ate. I started. The action began and ended.
Got it. So if I say, I walked to the store, the action is complete. I'm not walking now.
Exactly. Now, the past continuous is different. It describes an action that was in progress at a moment in the past.
In progress? You mean, still happening?
Yes, still happening at that moment. We make it with was or were plus a verb ending in ing. For example, I was walking. She was eating. They were studying.
So the past simple is short and finished, and the past continuous is long and in the middle of happening.
Perfect explanation, Jake. And here's the magic. We often use them together. One long action in the past continuous, and then a short action in the past simple interrupts it.
Interrupted. That's one of our vocabulary words. So something stops, or breaks into, the long action.
Exactly. Let's hear an example in a real conversation. Jake, tell me about your weekend.
Oh, my weekend was crazy, Emma. On Saturday morning, I was making breakfast when something happened.
Oh no, what happened?
I was cooking eggs, and suddenly the smoke alarm started beeping. It was so loud.
Oh dear, so your cooking was interrupted by the smoke alarm?
Yes, the alarm interrupted me completely. I stopped cooking and ran to open the window.
And then? Did you continue making breakfast?
Well, the eggs were burning, so I threw them away. But I continued with toast and coffee instead.
What a story. Listeners, did you notice the grammar? Jake said, I was cooking eggs. The alarm started beeping. The cooking was the long action, and the alarm was the short action.
Right. The cooking was happening, and then the alarm interrupted it. That's why we use was cooking and started together.
Let's look at this more carefully. The structure is simple. We have a long background action. I was cooking. Then a short event happens. The alarm started.
So the long action uses was or were plus ing. And the short action uses the past simple.
Yes. Let me give another example. Last night, I was reading a book when my phone rang.
I was reading, that's the long action. Rang, that's the short one. The phone interrupted your reading.
Exactly. We often use the word when between the two actions. I was reading when my phone rang.
Can I try one? I was watching TV when my friend called.
Wonderful. Now Jake, try to make a small mistake on purpose, so our students can learn.
Okay. I was watched TV when my friend called.
Good try, but listen carefully. We need the ing form. Not I was watch, but I was watching. Always was or were plus verb plus ing.
Ah, thank you. I was watching TV when my friend called. Much better.
And one more thing. We can also reverse the order. We can say, when my friend called, I was watching TV.
So the order doesn't matter, as long as we use the correct tense for each action.
Exactly. Let's hear another short story. Jake, tell me, what happened to you on Sunday?
Oh, Sunday was interesting too. I was walking in the park when I saw something strange.
Really? What did you see?
A little dog was running, and a man was chasing it. Then the dog stopped suddenly, and the man stopped too.
How funny. Did anything else happen?
Yes. The man started laughing, and the dog started barking. It was like a comedy show.
And what did you do?
I stopped walking and watched them for a minute. Then I continued my walk and went home.
What a nice little story. And full of our target words too. Listeners, did you hear them? Stopped, started, continued, happened.
And we used both tenses naturally. The dog was running, then it stopped. The man was chasing, then he started laughing.
Beautiful storytelling. Now let's look at our vocabulary words more closely. Our first word is happened. This is the past form of happen. We use it to ask or talk about events. What happened? Something happened.
Yes. Yesterday, I was walking home, and something funny happened. A cat jumped out of a tree right in front of me.
Oh my, that happened to you? How surprising. So we say, what happened, when we want to know about a past event.
Right. And I always ask my friends, hey, what happened last night, when I want to hear their stories.
Next word. Started. This means to begin something. The opposite of stopped. I started cooking. The movie started at 8.
I started learning English 5 years ago. The rain started yesterday. It started raining when we were having a picnic.
Excellent examples. And our third word. Stopped. This means to end an action. I stopped reading. The bus stopped at the station.
I was driving when my car stopped. There was no more gas. I stopped and called my friend for help.
Oh dear, that sounds like a stressful day. The car stopped suddenly. Now, the next word. Continued. This means to keep doing something, especially after a pause.
So if I stopped, and then I started again, I continued. After the rain, we continued our picnic. After lunch, I continued working.
Perfect. I continued reading my book after dinner. The story continued in the next chapter. The teacher stopped for a moment, then continued the lesson.
And finally, our most important word for today, interrupted.
Yes. Interrupted means to stop someone or something for a moment. Usually suddenly. The phone interrupted our conversation.
I was sleeping when a loud noise interrupted me. My sister always interrupted me when I was studying. The storm interrupted the football match.
Great examples. So remember, when one action interrupted another, we usually use past continuous for the long one and past simple for the interruption.
Okay, let's review what we learned today.
Yes, let's do a quick review. First, the past simple is for finished actions. I walked. She ate. They started.
And the past continuous is for actions in progress in the past. I was walking. She was eating. They were studying.
We use them together to tell stories. The long action uses past continuous, and the short action that interrupted it uses past simple.
For example, I was sleeping when the alarm rang. We were eating when the lights went out.
And our 5 new words: happened, started, stopped, continued, and interrupted. All very useful for storytelling.
Let me try one final story to put it all together. Yesterday, I was reading a book when my phone rang. It was my mother. We started talking, and we continued for almost an hour.
Lovely. And did anything interrupt the call?
Yes. My cat jumped on my laptop and interrupted us. The call stopped, but I called her back, and we continued our chat.
Wonderful storytelling, Jake. Listeners, can you tell a story like this? Try it now. Think about something that happened to you yesterday.
What were you doing? What happened? What stopped or interrupted you? What did you do next?
Practice telling your story out loud. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Well, that brings us to the end of today's lesson. Thank you so much for studying with us.
You did a great job today. Past continuous and past simple together. That's real, natural English.
In our next lesson, we will learn about the present perfect. We will talk about life experiences, like, I have visited Paris, or I have never tried sushi.
It's a really useful tense, and you're going to love it. So please join us next time.
Until then, keep practicing your stories. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, take care, and see you in the next lesson.